Good afternoon. So today we've got a new deck, and it's a new deck to me, so we will see how we get on. It's the Path of Light Oracle by Anthony Salarino, and it's been produced by Blue Gaia. It's quite a deep deck. It's healing and self-mastery through the wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita. Sorry, that was a cat. Shush, stay there. So we have 3 cards, and they're all tell a very different tale. So the first one is number 38, the Downward Path. So this is a beautiful card with a very definitive energy and message. And if you haven't read the verse I posted earlier, then I would take you and encourage you to actually read it, because it does reflect some of what this is actually saying. So the downward path is where you allow yourself to be consumed and spiral out of control and end up in a pool of darkness and an energy that is quite dense. We are of the light, and we have to experience the light and the dark. The darkness is there so we recognize and understand that the light shines brightly. But it is needed as part of the balance of our body as a whole. But when it is out of balance, it doesn't serve our greatest good. When we spiral out of control, when we lose focus, when we sit in the density of, oh, woe is me, or why is this happening? Why can't I do X, Y, or Z? This energy isn't serving you. What you need to understand is each thing comes to us through our experiences and our choices, through the vibration that we're holding. So if you are at the depths of where you would like to be, I encourage you just to unpick and try and understand the journey that has got you there. The emotions, the actions, what you have said, what has been done, what causes what avenues did you go down that has led you to where you are at the moment. These all have a significant impact on where we are. They also have a significant impact in teaching us how to avoid them in the future, by learning from those lessons, by embracing the vibration and looking at it from a higher timeline. Now, I can hear you saying that's very easy for me to say because I'm not living it. And currently, no, I may not be living your reality, but it is what you have created, and it is up to you to find the solution. It is not going to be easy, and it will take dedication and sacrifice. But the path when you are down is the only way is up. So you need to look at what you have, what has led you there, how you're feeling, how can you change something for the positive, how can you see a glimmer of light in where you are. You may feel you have lost everything, and it may be that Spirit has asked you to surrender everything and just let go. In that moment, that is the only thing sometimes you can do, is just to surrender. and just let Spirit take control. Not to give up, but just learn to put one foot in front of the other. Make one positive decision. It may be all you're capable of doing is one positive decision a day, but that is all it takes. One positive step, one day at a time, one moment at a time. Each choice will lead us somewhere. Each choice will open up different avenues and opportunities. Each choice can either bind us or release us. The choice is ours because we have free will. When you understand and look at something with the objection of being detached, stay there. When you have the look at the objection of being detached, you can see things through a different light. She's determined to come today. You can see things through a different light. And when you do, excuse me, no, stay there. When you do, you begin to understand that there is, what's what I want to say? That there is order in chaos. Because sometimes something has to absolutely take you to the depths of where you are before you actually wake up and realize that I need to get out of this cycle of fear, this cycle of intent, this cycle of destruction. And it is self-destruction. And it may be the cycle of patterns that you have, the cycles of belief that you have, the cycles of actually giving your power away. You need to take your power back. You need to take your light back. You need to stand and just clear the decks. See what is left and pick up the bits that you want to move forward with and discard the rest. Energetically, that can happen. Physically, it is a little more difficult. But Spirit is just saying that you have been on a downward path and it's now time to look to the light, to look to the illumination, to understand that things actually are going to get better because you are going to experience and make the choices from a different mindset and a different headspace. And you will do it for you, not for anybody else. You are in control of your own life. If there are people in your life that are not resonating or are not assisting you in moving forward, they are keeping you trapped, then I offer you the strength and the courage to walk away, because they are not serving your highest good. You are a God. You are a master. You have just lost your way. Spirit, by doing this, is trying to get you to see that the path you have followed, the rationale, the reasoning, the beliefs that you've had have led you to exactly where you are. Those decisions that you made, the consequences that you're feeling have led you to where you currently are. There is another way. It takes foresight. It takes courage. It takes forgiveness. And it takes strength to stand and recognize that something has to shift. And that shift will happen slowly. But every positive decision, every new enlightenment will bring that momentum back. You have to love every part of you, the good and the bad, the ugly and the beautiful. And where you are, you may not be happy, but you need to forgive yourself for being there. You need to love yourself for those decisions that you made, for those choices that were an intrinsic part of this journey. Because one day, in the now moments that are yet to unfold, these lessons will actually be a blessing that you can give or deliver to somebody else. How you overcame, how you conquered, how you saw the light in the dark moments will be a story that you can tell, a book that you can write, a podcast that you can discuss. You will become the lantern for somebody else who is struggling. So that is your message for the downward path. The second card today is number 26, effort. So effort has come forward as a positive vibration, just confirming that when you put effort and dedication into doing something, you will see results. The more that you align or understand or glean the knowledge to enhance not only your life but everybody else's, that effort will shine, that effort will grow, that effort will touch you in so many beautiful ways. Effort takes time, it takes dedication, and it takes consistency. It is not a one-stop shop. It is a continual, evolving process. Sorry, that's just irritating me slightly. It's a continuous it is irritating me, yeah. It's a continuous evolving process. To have the effort is to have the courage to continue, to have the knowledge to continue, to have the goal in your eyesight and know that is where you're going, that is where you're hoping for, that is what you're reaching for. But it takes dedication. It takes a lot of effort to get there, but your effort will be rewarded. There may be days that you just haven't got the energy. Forgive yourself. Go inside, commune, and just rest. It's okay to rest. We all need to rest at times. But that effort is what will bring you your greatest reward. That consistency will continually begin to grow, and you will see the fruits of your labours. You will understand the illuminated information that is coming through. You will gain greater clarity. You will gain greater knowledge. You will understand from a different perspective, because you are growing, you are expanding, and it happens gradually. And as you change, your reality changes. As your reality changes, you change. It's like a continuous cycle, but it takes dedication and it takes consistency. So Spirit is saying today, every effort is worth a panful of gold, but you have to keep up with it. Don't give up. Don't give up, because if you give up, then all that you have done so far has been in vain. That effort is keeping you going. That effort is leading you on a journey. That effort is going to pay you handsomely. But keep in mind that it takes something every single day, and it can drain you to the core. If you're not eating right, if you're not sleeping right, if you're not drinking right, if you're not engaging in a high vibrational reality with music, with literature, you need to keep yourself topped up. Are you doing your own internal meditations? Is that giving you the sustenance to go on? Are you communicating with your guides? Are you calling in the ancestors? Are you calling in the support? All effort takes everything, but it starts inside, and it starts with the heart. Excuse me. It starts with the heart, and in the effort of actually stepping forward and saying, Spirit, I'm ready. I am going to be here. I am going to show up every single day. I am going to do something. Then you will be rewarded. But effort is a sacrifice to yourself. And it is a beautiful process of illumination, expansion, and dedication. So have effort, put effort into everything, and be consistent. And the last card today, you'll be glad to know, excuse me, is number 11, fulfillment. So this is a lovely card with a lovely vista, and it's talking about being happy with where you are, with what you're doing and what you're experiencing. To harness that vibration of being satisfied and fulfilled. As you embrace it, as you understand it, as you acknowledge it, you can move forward, and things will open up, and you will attract that energy of fulfillment to you again and again and again. A bit like that winding river. To be fulfilled is ever expanding, because our mind and our heart don't always work in sync. Our heart needs to be fulfilled with love, with dedication, with service, with the vibration of expectancy, of allowing. The mind can be very critical, very cutting, very intrusive, and it can just destroy everything. So in fulfillment, you have to lead with your heart. You have to lead with a knowledge that what you have is what you have to work with. Be grateful and sit in that energy of where you currently are. When you sit with thanks and gratitude and fulfillment for where you are, that allows spirit then to open up and bring that energy to you. And that energy will expand, your experience will expand. What you are bringing in will be absolutely beautiful. What you are calling in will be beautiful. What you are birthing and sending out into the universe will be something so precious that it will touch the lives of everybody, because it's coming from a space of love. It's coming from gladly willing to share what you have. To know that you have everything that you need, that you are fulfilled in every single way, that there is nothing that you can't have and that you do not need, because it will come to you, because that's the vibration that you're holding. That is the vibration that you're living in. That is the vibration that you're expressing. So to be fulfilled is to be satisfied with where you are, is to expand into receiving more, but to be in that state of fulfillment, not in a state of lack, in a state of gratitude and thanks, a state of forgiveness, a state of ownership of where you are, a state of life, and a vibration of love and light. So to be fulfilled is to be satisfied, and to know that in that satisfying energy that you can expand, and then you can create and absorb more. But it's to be thankful for where you are, for where you've got to. And as you accept, as you open, as you appreciate, as you have gratitude, that river will just keep on growing. And that expansion and that fulfillment will keep on growing as you absorb and you step into these energies. So be fulfilled. Be appreciative of where you are. Be grateful for what is here, even if it's not quite what you're expecting. But you can change that with your mindset, with your vibration, with your understanding. Sorry, I've really got a frog today. With your understanding, you can absolutely guide where you're going, and that expansion of fulfillment will open up in so many beautiful ways. So those are the messages for today. I do apologise for my little frog. Hopefully I'll get rid of it by tomorrow. So from my heart to your heart, on this very cloudy, very damp, very grey day here in Warwickshire, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Wherever you are, whenever this finds you, there will be something here to touch you. Either consciously or subconsciously, there'll be something that you can take away, something that you can ponder, something that you can use. Could be the vibration, could be the words, could be a single word, could be the theme. There's something for you to work with. Your higher self will understand and brought you here for a reason. So, until we meet again, namaste.